welcome to Focus on Health, a show that informs you on matters health. My name is Bwari Michelle. Today we are going to be talking about family planning. So what types of contraceptives should we use and what are the advantages and disadvantages? But even before we head on to that topic with Daktari, let us now check out the feature of the day. That was the very informative feature of the day, and with me on set is Daktari talking about family planning. So Daktari, even before we head on to our topic today, kindly introduce yourself to our viewers.
Thank you, Michelle, and I'm happy to be here. I am Professor Wanyoro, an obstetrician gynecologist working in the School of Medicine at Kenyatta University.
Daktari, on to our topic. What is family planning, or rather, how would you define it?
Well, family planning, the best word to use for family planning is actually contraception methods. And contraceptive methods are methods that are used to avoid women getting unwanted pregnancies. Okay. So there are any devices that can be used so that people can sexually engage, but they don't get pregnant.
So what are the various types of contraceptives that we have?
Broadly, contraceptive methods are divided into two. The first main group is hormonal contraceptive methods, which has different types of hormonal contraceptive methods. Then the other major group is non-hormonal contraceptive methods. Examples of hormonal contraceptive methods includes the oral contraceptive methods, which includes the pills, which can have either two hormones, estrogen and progesterone, and these are called combined oral contraceptive methods. Or they could have only one hormone, which is progesterone alone. Okay. Then we have the other group of hormonal contraceptive methods are the injectable contraceptive methods, like the famous Depo-Provera, which is basically injected once every 3 months. Then they have another group of hormonal contraceptive methods, which are the implantable hormones, which we put under the skin, and they can work either for 3 years or 5 years. Then the major group of non-hormonal contraceptive methods include the intrauterine contraceptive devices, the famous coil or IUD. We also have the barrier method, which includes the condom, the diaphragm, the cervical cap, which are used for by women. Then we have another group of non-hormonal contraceptive method, which we call the calendar or the awareness method, which uses the menstrual cycle of a woman, so she learns to read the menstrual cycle so that she can know when she's fertile or not fertile. So those are examples of the various contraceptive methods. Of course, for families that have completed their family size, then they can do the permanent contraceptive methods, which is either bilateral tubal ligation for the woman, or it could be vasectomy for the man.
Daktari, with us on set, you've brought us different types of contraceptives. Maybe you could guide us on exactly what they entail.
These are some of the common used contraceptive methods, and I'll start with this one, which is the progesterone-only contraceptive methods. It contains only one hormone, and it is best used by women when they have delivered a baby, and the baby is between 6 weeks and 6 months. Then the other commonly used oral contraceptive methods are the combined oral contraceptive methods. And we have mainly, they come mainly in 2 packets. You can have a packet which contains only 21 pills, which are active and they have the 2 hormones, progesterone and estrogen. Or you can have a pill that contains 28 pills. Out of the 28 pills, 21 pills have a different color, and these are the active pills. While the 7 pills that are of a different color are usually inactive, and they are supposed to be taken the last week. These are just to remind the woman on when to restart the next active pill. Then the other method, of course, that I talked about is the Depo-Provera, which is an injectable contraceptive method. It comes as an injection, and it is the one that goes for 3 months. So a woman is injected once every 3 months, and it is a commonly used contraceptive method because many women like it because they can synchronize it with certain days or certain activities like market days or holidays once every 3 months. Then we have the implantables. Implantable methods are subdermal. They are implanted under the skin and they come in 2s. So we have the 2-rod method called Jadel, and Jadel goes for up to 5 years before it is removed. Then we have the Implanon. Implanon goes for only 3 years. So you reinsert it or you remove it once every 3 years. Of course, one of the commonly used non-hormonal contraceptive method is the coil or the IUD. It is supposed to be inserted. Of course, there are 2 main types of IUD. We have this one, which is copper T380A, and this can be used up to 10 years as marketed, but research has shown that it can even go further, and currently women can use it up to 13 years. It doesn't have any hormone. Because we have other IUDs, which goes for 5 years, or there are some that have a little bit of hormone which is impregnated in the coil, and they release a little bit of hormone. So you use it depending on the circumstance of that woman.
Okay, thank you, Dr. So I have a question regarding the various types of contraceptives. Let's start with the pills. How should one take them, and what if you miss one? How do you go about that?
So the pills basically are supposed to be taken at the same time every day. If it is the combined oral contraceptive pill, a person taking the combined oral contraceptive pill should take the active pill every day at the same time for 21 days. Then they are supposed to rest for 7 days and restart again. During the resting period, that is the time the woman who is taking the pill will get her menses. So on the 8th day from the last period, she restarts again. The next oral contraceptive pill is the progesterone only pill. It contains 35 pills, and a woman is supposed to take from 6 weeks after delivery up to 6 months after delivery. Unfortunately, the woman is supposed to take every day at the same time until the baby is 6 months old. The advantage of the progesterone only pill is that it does not affect the milk production. So the milk does not decrease when the mother starts to take the progesterone only pill, which is unlike if she starts to take the combined oral contraceptive pill. Of course, the progesterone only pill does not protect the mother effectively after 6 months, and that's why she is supposed to switch over to the combined oral contraceptive pill after 6 months. Now, the oral contraceptive pills and things like the condom are user dependent. So they depend a lot on consistent use of the method, And of course, we know many people will forget to use the methods consistently. Of course, the main danger of not using the method consistently is that you run the risk of getting an unwanted pregnancy. If you are using the pill and you get an unwanted pregnancy, the main danger is that you can get a pregnancy outside the uterus. And that is an ectopic pregnancy, of course, which is a major complication, and in most of the time, the woman will need to have an operation so that the pregnancy can be removed.
What are some of the advantages of contraceptives and maybe disadvantages of contraceptives that we have?
Oh yes, there are many advantages of using contraceptive methods, but of course we know that contraceptive methods, the main advantage is that people can be sexually active and without the danger of getting an unwanted pregnancy. So globally, people are able to plan the time they want to have a baby, if they are looking, they would want to have a baby, or to space the babies. Of course, this helps a lot in that the relationship becomes better, and people are able to talk when they are using contraceptive methods. Of course, for the woman, the woman is able to continue doing her job, continue with their education, okay, and of course be able to advance in career without having the burden of getting babies so often. The other advantage of contraceptive methods, we say the non-contraceptive advantages is that something like the pill can be used to reduce the amount of period flow. They can also be used to reduce the pains during menses. They have also been used to treat some conditions that may occur in women where you don't have regular ovulation, or where you have menstrual forming cells outside the uterus, okay, which are usually very painful conditions in women. So for women who have very heavy menses, the pills have been used to reduce the flow and increase their hemoglobin levels.
Yes, so Dr. hold on to that thought. We're going to get right to it after the commercial break. So we're going to take a slight commercial break, and when we come back, Dr. is going to be talking more about the disadvantages of contraceptives. I will leave you with the Did You Know segment.